It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Checking out Atlanta, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. One of the fun players to watch tonight, Isaiah Thomas. He was the last player selected from his draft class of 2011. But, Shaq, I bet GMs want to redo on that one, man. He can just dominate games offensively.
You know, he's not really tall. He's 6-something, not above 6'4", but this guy's fearless. You know, his speed and quickness of the
sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. And, of course, Rudy Gay. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, Kevin, they didn't just let him go for nothing. They got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And that's the idea. You know, you want to build a foundation on which this team can continue to move upward. So certainly some fans unhappy to see him go, but fans will be patient and they also continue to be fans.
To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And New York, looking at who they've got. Robinson is out there with Lucas. Then there's Irving. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Thomas in at the 1. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Barton. Now the feed to Robinson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Atlanta, David Robinson.
And that one misses.
Under 6.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Here's Carter, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Vince Carter. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta on D. 4-point game. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and a win tonight is the first step.
Robinson, that's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Hardaway against Thomas. Carter outside. It's rebounded by David Robinson. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thomas against Hardaway. And Thomas, here we go. Carter with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And so it's New York with it. 4 on the shot clock. Irving for 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And he jams it with authority.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Thomas's shot is off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Hardaway dishes to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Thomas kicks to Barton. Robinson a screen on Carter. Pass to Lucas. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hardaway passes to Ibaka. Now here is Carter. He picked up 15 points in their last one against the Clippers.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Here's Barton, defended by Carter. Robinson a screen on Carter. Here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's an 8-point differential. Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to Cantor. From 11 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cantor's got his first points of the night.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. Outside Thomas. Inside. They need this one. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that was a solid effort on their part. Pretty much what we would have expected, and everything seemed to go according to plan.
That's one they've really got to feel good about. I mean, it was a performance where they showed just how complete they can be at times.
Here's Hardaway after Julius Irving's basket. Great D that time from Lucas.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Thomas against Hardaway. Barton in the corner. There's a screen by Robinson. And that one's good. Barton's got his first basket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Carter outside. Out to the right wing. Passes Dandridge. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Dandridge has got 6 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here's Hardaway. David Robinson making his last shot. Hardaway with it. Now, Thomas defending. Hardaway kicks to Carter. Back to Hardaway. Carter left side. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas against Hardaway. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
There's a screen by Canner. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Thomas up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Thomas kicks to Robinson. And he gets it to go. Robinson's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Sullinger's checked in for Ibaka. Mullen comes in for Dandridge. Booker, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Barea subbed in for Hardaway. And a new group in for the Knicks. Jeff Green is checked in for Robinson. Sanders comes in for Irving. Aguirre is checked in for Will Barton. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Barea with it. And Booker kicks to Sullinger. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Barea dishes to Mullen. The Hawks again can't hit. New York trailing. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Barea following the score by New York. Outside Mullen. Shoots off the step back. Again, Mullen missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Barea. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Mullen. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Atlanta making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Outside Rose. It's deflected. They get it back. Lucas, that's good.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's Booker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. To end the drought, Sullinger. It's rebounded by New York. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Now here's Barea. And Sullinger kicks to Booker. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And, of course, New York, just a couple spots back.
And right now for the Hawks, so far it looks like the adjustments they've made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long, slow journey through the NBA cellar.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rose kicks to Green. Here's Aguirre. Defended by Booker. Good.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 5 points so far.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Sanders. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Rose penetrating. Right at the free throw line. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Barea kicks to Olynyk. And here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Mullen's shot is off.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Chris Mullin.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Rose. And Rose drops them both. The Hawks trail by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sanders against Mullen. Cannot hit.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
For 3. The shot is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. If you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
J.J. Barea is out there with Carter. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Dandridge. And it's Ibaka in at the four-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Thomas. Feeds to Robinson. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Now Barea. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Five to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Barea. 10 points for Vince Carter.
How pretty was that from Carter?
Thomas passes to Irving. Thomas goes in. Here's Robinson. And the rejection by Ibaka. Now here's Barea. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Carter dishes to Olynyk. Outside for Barea. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Irving attacking. Offensive rebound. McGuire. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Hardaway's checked in for J.J. Barea. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They set the pick. That drive by Carter. He kicks it to Olynyk. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on David Robinson. The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Kelly Olynyk. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for. Martin's checked in for New York. And so Olynyk nails both of them. The Knicks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Thomas kicks to Barton. Back to Thomas. And the rejection by Ibaka. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Left side, Ibaka. Kicks it to Olynyk. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Thomas, here we go. It's deflected, but they recover it. There's a screen by Robinson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Barton's got the game tied up here for New York. Dandridge, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Dandridge has got 8 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Hardaway, no good. Here's Barton. Dandridge defending. Barton passes to Irving. And Thomas, here we go. Can't get it to fall. Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Dandridge's shot is good. He's got 10.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Barton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
There's a screen by Robinson. And Thomas, here we go. Green, stolen by Carter. Ibaka against Irving. Hardaway dishes to Olynyk. Open shot, Carter. Again, the Hawks good for 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Vince Carter really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Robinson, 2nd in blocks, 6th in rebounding, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Hawks. Here is Robinson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Here's Dandridge in Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Knicks trail by 8. Right side, Thomas. Here's Robinson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The Knicks 4th.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Atlanta. Second free throw, no good. And the Hawks with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist by Carter. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Atlanta making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Sanders is checked in. Here's Mullen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Martin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He dishes it to Irving. 18 feet out. Goes back up. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Booker, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Lucas is checked in for New York. The Knicks have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Tom Sanders. That's his second personal.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. Rose, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing with 20 points.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Outside Hardaway. Dishes it to Sullinger. The Knicks pull it in. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to Rose. From 12 feet out. No good off the front iron. The Hawks leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. Lucas a screen on Mullen. Irving kicks to Lucas. And Cantor pulls it down.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside Hardaway. The dish to Sullinger. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Take a look at the numbers for Irving. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
Here's Rose. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. The feed now to Barton. Pass to Sanders. He kicks it to Rose. Lucas a screen on Hardaway. Rose passes to Lucas. He had a nice open look right there. Lucas has got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. With the teardrop, shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Pass to Lucas. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Lucas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. J.J. Barea is checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for New York. Aguirre's checked in for Barton. For Atlanta, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Rose. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Atlanta leading by 4. Barea with it. There's a screen by Cantor. Sullinger outside. To the wing on the left. Floats one. Rebound, Julius Irving.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Aguirre against Moen. Aguirre, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now, here's Barea. He feeds it to Sullinger. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Here's where the New York Knicks sit early in the season in the NBA statistics. 2nd in second chance points, 3rd in blocks. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
And their gift for offensive rebounding definitely evident in all those second chance points. The 2 go hand in hand. Make no mistake, if you don't box out, you're going to pay.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. Knicks trail by 4. Passes it to Aguirre. From the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Atlanta's shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Mullen a screen on Rose. Now here's Barea. Defense right on him. Canner, high post. No good again that time. New York's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The pass to Aguirre. And again, New York with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barea. Sullinger the screen. Outside, Mullen, and he gets it to go. Mullen's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Greg. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
And here's Barea. Outside Mullen. Canner in the corner. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They played with more purpose in the second quarter and fought to turn an early deficit into a 3-point lead by the time we reached the break. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possessions. That's the moral of the story.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a great game for Vince Carter in this one. He has 14 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
On the court for the Knicks, Lucas is out there with Robinson. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Irving at the small forward. Ibaka outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas. The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Knicks trail by 5. Barton kicks to Thomas. There's a screen by Robinson. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
There's a screen by Robinson. Carter against Thomas. Here's Robinson. Kept alive. Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
It's his first trip to the line.
Under 6.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Irving nails both of them. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hardaway dishes to Cantor. Stolen by Thomas. Feeds it to Lucas. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here is Carter. He's got 14. There's a screen by Cantor. Carter, the pass to Ibaka. And the shot falls short this time.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
There's a screen by Robinson. Irving drives in. The second effort, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Terrific game for Jerry Lucas. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Lucas. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. There's a screen by Cantor. Carter with the 3. Here's Ibaka, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
right around 3 minutes into the second half. Thomas against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks to Irving from outside the arc. Kept alive by New York.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Hardaway with it. Now Thomas defending. Hardaway kicks to Cantor. Here's Dandridge. It's rebounded by New York, and the Knicks with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Lucas. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Lucas has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. The Hawks trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Carter. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And the Knicks with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Barton kicks to Irving. Puts up the baby hook. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's an 8-point New York lead. The Hawks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Hardaway against Thomas. Screen by Ibaka. Outside Carter. Another shot, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Left side, Hardaway. Pass to Dandridge. He dishes it to Carter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Ibaka. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Green. Outside Thomas. Ibaka against Robinson. Olynyk with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Here's Dandridge. He's got 12. Can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. Right side, Thomas. Dishes to Robinson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 7th assist here tonight. The Hawks trail by 8. Hardaway kicks to Ibaka. Here's Dandridge. It's rebounded by New York. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the dish to Thomas. Inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Hardaway. Back to Carter. Screen by Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Here's Barton, defended by Carter. With some arc, Barton no luck.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For the Hawks, Sullinger's checked in for Olynyk. Mullen comes in for Dandridge. And it's Booker in for Carter. And then for New York, Sanders checked in for Green. Aguirre comes in for Irving. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Will Barton. Thomas dishes to Rose. Aguirre passes to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. And Sanders, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Sanders has got 6 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And Sullinger kicks to Mullen. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's a screen by Robinson. And Thomas, here we go. Puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Knicks 4th.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
The Hawks making a switch here. Berea's checked in. The Hawks trail by 10. The feed now to Booker. Here's the screen. Mullen against Aguirre. Mullen dishes to Berea. 5 to shoot. Sullinger passes to Mullen. 3-pointer. Good. Booker's got 10.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. An easy 3-pointer.
Screen by Sanders, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's still early on in the new basketball season for Atlanta. Here's where they sit in the NBA stats. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in second chance points. And they're a top 10 team in 3-point shooting.
They don't make many mistakes. I just love the mental toughness. You saw third fewest turnovers per game. Great decision-making is so valuable, particularly down the stretch. Definitely a notch in their favor.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks trail by 9. Now Barea. Screen by Ibaka. Barea kicks to Booker. Sullinger outside. Here's Mullen. They get it again. Pass to Booker. Sanders with the steal. Now here is Robinson. Defended by Booker. It's blocked. Now here's Barea. Sullinger the screen. Mullen against Aguirre. Mullen dishes to Barea. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Barea's got his second bucket of the game to go. Thomas passes to Sanders. He kicks it to Rose. Down low, here's Robinson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Now here's Sullinger. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Ibaka. He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Gentry's checked in for Atlanta. Hardaway comes in for J.J. Barea. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Lucas is checked in. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Outside Rose. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Hawks trail by 9. Fade away. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
New York's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Rose has got 8 points.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
There's a screen by Cantor. Mullen kicks to Hardaway. He feeds it to Cantor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sullinger. And Atlanta again with the bucket. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Rose. Robinson sets a screen for Rose. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Rose's game. He has 8 points and 6 assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And Rose drops them both. The Hawks trail by 9.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
There's a screen by Cantor. Hardaway dishes to Booker. Sullinger outside. Clock at 6. Puts it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Rose. A baseline J. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And the final period of play just about to start. Here's Barton. Dandridge is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Carter in its shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hardaway against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Kanter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Sullinger the screen. Hardaway passes to Sullinger. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Outside Hardaway. Sullinger the screen. Here's Carter. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Rose kicks to Barton. Some nice passing by New York here. Irving drives in. Lucas got a piece of it. Hardaway against Irving. Hardaway passes Dandridge. Back to Hardaway. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Rose dishes to Irving. Here's Barton. Rose attacking, and that one is hammered home.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here is Hardaway. There's a screen by Cantor and stolen by Irving. Passes it to Barton. Releases from 15 off the left rim and out. The Hawks trail by 6. Carter left side. On to Hardaway. Here's Sullinger, rebounded by Rose. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Barton kicks to Lucas. No good. Excellent D from Cantor. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Bob Dandridge. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one goes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Thomas checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Dandridge. Here's Thomas. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by Irving.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cantor. And the shot is good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Thomas kicks to Irving. Screen by Sanders. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Robinson's checked in for Sanders. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Thomas, a 3-ball. Cannot hit, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Hardaway with it. Now Thomas defending. Cantor kicks to Hardaway. Screen by Ibaka. Knocked loose. Thomas with the steal. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
At the line for the Hawks, Isaiah Thomas. Shooting 1.
Some good numbers there for Thomas. He has 8 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous. I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Robinson, that's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Screen by Ibaka. Back to Hardaway. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Thomas passes to Barton. With a step back. And that one goes long.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Knicks lead. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Thomas. Cantor against Lucas. Thomas a screen. The pass to Barton. Here's Robinson.
Shooting for Atlanta, David Robinson.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Robinson. He's got 13 rebounds and also a block shot. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Dandridge. Thomas with the ball. Feeds it to Barton. Thomas against Hardaway. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent use of the screen that time. And the Knicks lead by 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here is Hardaway. There's a screen by Cantor. Ibaka dishes to Carter. Ibaka sets the pick for Carter. Pulls up, high post. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Hardaway has got 14 points now in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here is Hardaway. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And Irving pulls it down. Kicks it to Thomas. Lucas a screen on Hardaway. Double team on Thomas. Here's Irving. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That's on Julius Irving.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Thomas. to the paint. Poked loose. Stolen by Cantor. And, oh, here we go. Crowder's got it in the fast break chance.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for the Hawks, Vince Carter. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 3. Thomas kicks to Irving. Lucas the pass to Robinson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now, here's Cantor. Six on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Here's Barton. On the wing, Irving. Back to Thomas. Robinson sets a screen for Thomas, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Irving throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And it's Cantor again missing. New York leading by 5. Outside Thomas. Right side Robinson. Rebound by the Hawks. Cantor's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hardaway with it. Now Thomas defending. No coverage that time. Dandridge has got 25 points in the game.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Here's Thomas. Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. Lucas dishes to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Barton kicks to Thomas. From deep three-point range. Rebound Atlanta. An even 3-on-3 break. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Knicks leading by 3. Barton passes to Thomas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
One shot. One shot.
one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
.158 left here in the fourth quarter. Carter dishes to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Lucas kicks to Irving, and he jams it with authority.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Thomas. Here's Barton. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. He dishes it to Lucas, and the Knicks good for two.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by New York, and Robinson comes to help. Cantor's shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Lucas. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And then Irving slams it in.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Carter with the bucket.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Pass to Thomas. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Derek, congratulations on a great win. What was the major thing that turned this deficit around for you guys?
Just playing defense. Our defense turned into offense, and it worked out for us tonight. We definitely don't want to be in that situation, but we just fall our way back into the game.
Derek, thank you. Usually it starts with the defense for this team, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
Tonight, his contribution on the boards was huge, and that's just what he does. He gets rebounds because he's a rebounding machine. He spoiled me, kind of, because every time a shot is missed, I think he's going to get it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.